It's patch day. Patch 10. It brought nerfs. Specifically set jungle nerfs. They're hitting his this is the regen, honestly. We'll see how the jungle actually plays out. In name is Rioting. I think that's not a rioter. I could be wrong. I just don't. You're just not allowed to like start your name riot something, but blank and a name. I'm not sure if he's a rioter because you're. I know you're not allowed to start your summoner name. And change that. Darius Illaoi top. I even went out of my way to disable. Yeah, I don't see why I'm getting pinged still. Alright, Darius Illaoi top lane. Master Yi set jungle. The filters shooting against Ziggs, Yasuo, Kai'Sa, Braum against Kai'Sa did get buff, but I'm pretty sure it's support, so just gonna swap that around real quick on the here. So Kai'Sa did get buffed in a way. Her Q AP ratio went down, but the fire tool also involve it. For traditional AD carry Kai'Sa routes, this is unequivocally above to the missile damage for basic stages of the game. And her W is more favorable for AP as well. I believe the refund went up as well as the damage. Could be wrong on that, but it could be misremembering. But Kai'Sa did get some pretty nice buffs this patch. The 12 missiles thing is actually really nice. It just means you can wave clear a little bit better because you can stand in the middle of a wave, press Q, and hit each minion exactly 2 minutes. Which, if you have a combat stats, actually wipes the wave out. It's also league turn, the even number. So, Master Yi. So, I don't like Master Yi. I don't particularly. This is personal opinions here. I don't particularly believe Master Yi, bro. I just I hate that he makes play. If that makes sense. When you play Master Yi, you have to conform yourself to a certain type of all or nothing playstyle. And I don't like that kind of playstyle. The playstyle where if you're behind, you contribute nothing to your team because your kid is just awful. Is a gank. Ooh, not the true damage cone, but the physical damage cone is enough to finish off Darius. I'm surprised the physical damage part of the cone actually was enough to kill him off there. But regardless, that's the first kill to set. Yasuo also solo killed Ziggs, I believe. Didn't really talk about that, but that happened. I don't entirely concern myself with major early game solo kills anymore, just because in solo kills just happen so frequently. It's not worth commenting on most of these. There are some really interesting things here to point out this game though. I forgot to turn off this timeline. Let me just zip over to live. Turn off time controls. Darius gets a return kill on the Illaoi. Actually, Illaoi is so behind in CS. Getting bullied out a little bit by the Darius. I don't play either Darius or Illaoi despite being a top laner. Ooh, Master Yi is here. He's gonna get a kill on Senna maybe. Senna is in the Shroud. She gets ignited. She has to go back. The Shroud's running off, but now they have to run back because Zed is here. There's no Facebreaker. What's he holding out for? But the Haymaker damage finds the Braum kill. They do turn this gank right around, and Master Yi is sent with his Tails between his legs, packing back in the jungle. That entire sentence didn't make sense because I screwed up like a few idioms. Ooh, that was a nice Wraith, but Senna is tanking the tower for now. That was a very long range Q actually. It does clip the Senna, and the Root finds it. Set will get the counter kill. Set 3-0 so far. Very impressive scoreline, but this is as impressive as this guy. Ooh, that's gonna be a trade back. University gets executed. Ooh, Master Yi shows up for no reason too. Ziggs actually didn't land damage on him. That's very surprising. So that's really positive for the Yasuo then. He didn't even give away the shutdown streak. That's amazing. Now we have the alcove play. Ooh, Alawi has no word. She's gonna spot out Darius. Ooh, the tentacle misses. Can Darius heal back just in time? He's level 6! He has a guillotine, but he doesn't have the mana to do it. But Alawi has to run back. She's level 5. She's so low. The tentacle slap misses. Hammerish finds the kill. Darius gets it. 1-on-1. 42 CS to 19! Oh my goodness. Alawi. Okay, so top lane, despite Darius getting that killed off by Set early on, rapidly snowballing out of control. 47 CS to 19, like, Jesus, that is bad. That is actually quite awful for the Alawi. Can he even come back from this situation? It is a Ghost Darius. He can just press Ghost and run you down. He's fat enough. Like, you just won't give a damn about anything if that happens. Second rotations of buffs are up. Can we stop with the Windows notifications? Like, actually? Why is this... What the heck? Do this. Alright, Alawi pops her ultimate. Tesla will. You're just gonna have to watch it for a sec. I'm trying to get rid of my Windows notifications. It's so distracting. Both for the cast and for the audio that it renders afterwards. Because you watch the video back, it's just nothing but Windows pings. What the heck, man? Do this. Okay. If this time it worked correctly, we shouldn't be getting any more notifications. Ooh, what's University doing? He's gonna catch on the Master Yi. Max Range Tornado finds it. Master Yi, that gets his first death. No kills yet. So he does get stunned up by the Braum passive, but Ziggs has to run. He can't really take him. Long range Jinru comes in. I can't see the cone. Why is it invisible on Spectate? Well, that just makes him more scary! Oh, Braum, my friend, you have one job. Oh no, and he gets rooted up by the Deadly Flourish, and the Senna Spirit is following. Meanwhile, top lane, the only shining beacon of hope for the blue team so far. Ooh, that's a very wasted flash. You're not getting alive out of that. She is going to die. And now a 3-man siege mid lane. It's just a Braum defending. Kai'Sa has a tier. She's going for the Mana Beam build. Is this still even... I don't think it's as strong as it was like a year ago, but... I suppose it works still. Mega Infernal Bomb going to come in and clear the way, but the next mini wave is already here, so it doesn't actually deactivate the tower aggro any little bit. Drew Jin walks up just a little bit too far, but he doesn't get punished there. Winter Spite comes in, and Ziggs Astral Charge. Master Yi's back. He wants some blood, but he's so late on this rotation. Red team already making off like a bandit, taking 3 plates. And now this Kai'Sa getting slapped around by a Yasuo. She's getting stabbed over and over. One more tornado will definitely get the kill. Can he do it? Yes, he does. Killing spree for the Yasuo. 4-1-1. And Kai'Sa finds her second death. This is a very depressing scoreline. Look at the bottom part here. Wow. This really can't get much worse than that. Nobody except the Darius has a kill, and the Darius only ever has picked up solo kills this game. Speaking of solo kills, this might be another one. He is fighting under the Alawi Go, so he is going to lose that trade no matter how fed he is. He flashes in. That's a very stylish Decimate. Props, full props for that kill. His 4th solo kill. Blue team has half of red team's total kills, and all of it is on one champion. The rest of his team is just feeding horribly. Oh, that's a top laner. This is where This is where you kind of see the writing on the wall, honestly. When the rest of your team is just feeding horribly, you're up here going, what will I do? Oh, he might be shut down by the set here. He is going to duel him out. He is 2 levels ahead. Nice dodge on the Haymaker. He gets away from the true damage. The Showstopper, not enough. Darius finds his 5th kill. And that is the valuable when he gets an extra 300 gold for shutting him down there. Even more wealth being piled up on the Darius. If there was ever an opportunity to 1v5, this is, not 1v5, 1v9, this is it. Can he find it again? Ziggs has to flash away, but the last bullet will not find it, but the Senna ultimate will claim it instead. Yasuo bot lane 1v2, but Master Yi is coming back. He wants some blood. He wants to be the second person on his team to get the kill, but can he get it? He's being rooted up. The chain CC being laid down. Alpha Strike buys him a little bit of time. He is actually going to be able to get out with that. Jhin flashes in. And meanwhile, bot lane, Yasuo is still fighting this 1v2. He's actually winning it. He flashes into Braum, but Kai'Sa takes the kill. She is the second person on her team to get the kill. Unlike the Master Yi, who has still contributed almost nothing. Because this champ's kit sucks. Designed badly. Darius, ooh, he might lose this. He might lose this 1v1 despite being 3 levels up. Nope, just kidding. He's so incredibly fed. Oh my god, that wasn't even close. Alawi has 30. Nice. Oh. This is a platinum MMR game. Do we pour a bronze player in? What is this CS differential? It's gonna be like a 13-minute Flame Horizon at this rate. 13-minute Flame Horizon when the opponent is still trying. Well, trying being a very loose term. This Darius is just a mountain. Now I'm kinda interested, cause it is a Darius. And he is against full AD. Like, straight up full AD. He has tab eyes, which, you know, as a smart person would. The full AD team also just scales horribly into late game. Beautiful! Beautiful face breaker onto the last breath. That's gonna be instant catch onto the Kai'Sa. That's a 300 gold kill as well, because she instantly picked one up. Yasuo just like kill like he just fine, but Yasuo's over the wall. He's not gonna let him have it that easily, is he? And use it. Darius is probably the position one damage. Plus all the make that this one triple front drop runs into he gets fed. It's really 44. kill him. It's that at that point you just need gameplay to counter. That's true regardless of top. You need Juggernaut. That situation, the block. Of that is going on with just 2 bullets. The top lane is not in trouble. Ever again. Is help because Haymaker, that's when it gets like max out Haymaker at least, and that's when his passive really starts to kick in. That's when maybe Last Stand kicks in if he took it. Did he take Last Stand? It'd be really funny if he took Last Stand. He did take Last Stand. But here's the problem. You can't do that against a Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa will kill you if you're low health. She has a built-in execute asthma stats. Dari, what are you doing, my friend? She does not face versus so many people. Darius doesn't even care about her. He's going after the Senna, but now he's in the middle of 3 people. The Stereo Gauge gets popped. He insta-bought the Stereo Gauge from nothing, basically. He is going to go down in the middle of 4 people. The 1v5 not quite realized just yet. Red team's going to turn for the Herald. So far, 2 for 1 team fight. Curtain Call gets thrown out, but immediately cancelled. Ziggs is on the Jin's face. Jin does have to sit in the back. Yasuo's dropping really low. 2 stacks on the Braum passive. 2 more will do it. Yasuo has to fall back. He's really low. Senna staying a bit behind to clear up the vision. Ooh, Jin took so much damage from that one bouncing bomb. They have to finish off this Herald. 500 health. Ziggs doesn't get the steal. Senna gets the root off, and Deadly Flourish follows it up. He's the CC getting piled up on the Ziggs, and Ziggs will die. 3 for 1. Critically, one of those 3 was the Darius. Cloud Drake is up. This will put red team at soul point. Can they rest back map control? Because honestly, over the past few minutes, they've just been steadily losing it. But with that good team fight around the Herald Pit, maybe they can use this opportunity to get some map control back. And critically, Alawi is worth 300 gold again. So Darius might be interested in farming her. Furious pingbacks on the Alawi, but she doesn't care. Here comes the Darius. The Decimate hits onto the handle, so Yasuo's still fine for now, but he's dropping so fast! Oh my gosh, the Guillotine wasn't even the max stacks and to kill them off. Alawi will get caught out because, you know, why listen to your teammates' pings? Darius gets rooted out, and now 3 members left on red team. None of them particularly able to stand up to the Darius. The first bullet will kill him off, but Jin is forced to shoot it into the Braum. Deadly Flourish finds the root. He's standing on the ward, he doesn't even realize it. Senna does get the kill. Meanwhile, Kai'Sa top lane contending with that Rift Herald. The Rift Herald will die before getting a charge off. Wasted opportunity, honestly, but now red team gonna turn back to kill off the Drake. There might not be a steal, but what is the jungler doing? The jungler has no smite, so he's just zoning people, which is not the jungler's job. But what are you gonna do? Red team is at soul point, and Alawi drops 300 gold just now to the Ziggs, I believe. not the best way to run your game of League of Legends. You shouldn't play like you're an ATM for the enemy. Darius critically found his 4th death of the game. He now realizes the necessity of building armor, particularly a Randuin's. There's a Yasuo and there's a Jhin. Both are crit monsters. Randuin's will really help him in that regard, as well as, Deadman's just to run people down, the standard build. Randuin's, Deadman's, and stay on wards for a while. That will be essentially his build until the game ends. Kai'Sa is gonna run face first, and now Illaoi in the middle of 4 people. I don't know if she thinks she's fed or something, but you can't do that. Especially, well, almost killing off the Kai'Sa counts for something, but I guess like you can't do that. Seth's gonna find the Ziggs satchel charge. Ooh, it actually gets cancelled. So now Ziggs has to blow his own flash to get out. Master Yi is here to reinforce. Mega Infernal Golem drops, and the Haymaker finds it. Ziggs wander back into it. He just does so much damage with those punches. Master Yi is so behind. 1-5 now is the scoreline. In fact, the jungler mid is just feeding this game. Oh, Darius looks on with woe in his eyes. He is in the enemy team's jungle. He might actually find the Jhin. Braum's gonna die, but who cares? Nope, Darius doesn't find the Jhin. You see there on the minimap. He is gonna continue this push top lane. He's hoping to draw at least some people back. This Illaoi is that way. She can't hold him ever. He stole 3 levels on her. The Flame Horizon Dream I don't think ever got realized, but it might as well have existed in spirit. This Illaoi just not having a good game. And that's a nice way of putting it. Darius can actually just die of her. Illaoi is completely ineffective at holding him off. T2 turret drops for blue side, but it's gonna come the cost of this one inhib. They're not sending anybody back to defend. They kinda have to if they want to keep this inhib alive. They've opted to actually give the inhib up. Illaoi just cannot hold him. If this inhibitor dies, Illaoi will follow soon after. No recall. Ziggs Mega Infernal Bomb is going to chase them off. Now they have to run back the long way, and Darius is already setting off to work on the Illaoi. He needs to be able to get a kill. Illaoi does pop her ultimate. That's going to be a lot of damage. Decimate heal. It's just so much. And now red team comes back. They've all made it back in time, but can they stop the Darius from killing the inhib? He might actually die for this, and now he has to try to make his way out. Senna is on the outer skirts. She does try to find the root. She doesn't get it. And now Ken is going after him. Yasuo chasing fast. The tornado does find him. But blue team has actually found enough time to go and do Baron. Does Kai'Sa still have the damage? Does she have enough to shred off this Baron? Actually, she has Rage Blade. Red team's rotations are not going to come in time. It's too slow. Blue team gets a smite. They take away Baron and Asher. Darius putting so much pressure on the map. And they even walked out with it in him. He will happily die for it, honestly. And now the entirety of his team, except himself, has Baron buff. Is it that valuable when the rest of your team just drops like flies? Remains to be seen. Illaoi 1-12-4. I expect the Master Yi to end after an early game. I never would have expected it's the enemy top laner. Especially not a top laner that's been known to just slap people around in lane. I suppose Darius is not the easiest matchup to slap around in lane, but this scoreline is never excusable, regardless of the matchup. This isn't like Pugnant OD in Dota. You cannot possibly be countered this hard that you die 12 times. Baron pushes are coming in now. But still, blue team has to be careful. They don't actually have the means to win a straight up team fight. They need the Darius here. I don't see them winning any fights without the Darius. Darius is gonna split push spot. He needs to draw as much pressure as he can. He knows red team has to throw at least 3 people at him just to have a chance of killing him. And that's exactly what he's gonna try to do. Unfortunately, he's the only one without Baron, so this push is way less deadly than it should be. Vision's gonna get cleared out. Blue team's moving to secure Drake. Red team's gonna opt to give it up, which I think is a smart play. You don't want to run face first into the Darius when the rest of his team is just kind of his own meat shields, essentially. They might just give this up and just send someone, like, just push up top. I don't think this is contestable. Illaoi is not... She doesn't have TP. She's not gonna be home in time, and they have to defend against the Darius hitting the T2. Wait, the blue team just all move off? Why would they all move off? This is the soul. They're gonna stay for the soul, but now the base is in danger. Senna's gonna go back to contest. They have to kill this and get back as soon as possible. Cloudsoul gets claimed. Okay, but is this 10% movement speed or 30% on ulti? Is it gonna be worth it? Senna does get exposed on the side. Kai'Sa Killer Instincts in. She does a lot of damage now. Illaoi is the first victim. Her ulti doesn't even land in time. Master Yi jumping on the back line, but he is going to get instantly shot down. He's not as fed he thinks he is. And now Master Yi is the first victim. Showstopper comes in. That's a massive slam onto 3. Last Breath also comes in, and now Darius is the last person alive. He's gonna try to turn it. Can he actually do it? No, he cannot. The Decimate heal, not enough to keep him up in time. 2 for 5. But Red Team actually loses such a huge chunk of their base. They lost 2 inhibs, essentially. The top inhib is pretty far away from respawning. It's about a, I believe, 1.5 to 2 minutes off still. They do get wiped, but they get wiped in the enemy base. And because they've already secured 1, 2, 3 towers and an inhibitor off this one push, being ace here doesn't really matter. Like, this is no longer a game of League of Legends where you're trying to out macro your enemies. This is a game where you acknowledge that the entirety of your team, except your top laner, is just feeding their brains out. So now your strategy is to just win the game by throwing yourselves in the enemy base until it falls apart. And will this team actually fall apart is the question. It is 4 dragons to 0, so Soul goes to Red Team. So all hope is not lost. They have already one major objective of the game secured, but unfortunately I think in this game, Drake Soul doesn't mean a thing. What matters is the outer buff. The outer buff might be Red Team's crush to reliably killing Darius every team fight, but at the same time, it's also Blue Team's salvation into the coming back into this game. Top inhib is gonna come back, but this is a 5-man push onto the mid inhib. The flank is coming again. If Sett gets another showstopper off into the middle of Blue Team, this could be really good. But he walked in a little bit too early. He's gonna slam the Kai'Sa, and he gets knocked up. Yasuo Last Breath is gonna find the kill instantly. Kai'Sa is out of the fight, but Darius is not. He's in the middle of the Red Team. Can he actually do anything? That's a huge burst on the Master Yi. He just dies, and he doesn't realize what happened to him. The 4-shot will just barely zip by the Braum. Ziggs will die to the center as well on the sideline, and now the Darius is being stunned up. No, it's not. The Illaoi will die. Braum has to try to protect the Darius, but he can't. The center range is so superior. That is us again a 2 for 5 ace. In fact, the same 2 members on Red Team just died a second time. But this is a much better location to team fight for Red Team. That's gonna buy them the time to actually make a push happen. There is a pretty large minion wave coming in. That's actually 2 super minions. Yasuo will be up in time to deal with this. Minions have just spawned. Okay, so they are actually fine. They don't need to go back. They can actually make this push. Killing off this inhib, so valuable. Pinning Blue Team in their own base, when it's been shown that they cannot all team fight you, takes away their ability to suicide siege. Fortunately, Red Team inhibitor has also respawned. So now there's only one lane of supers they have to contend with, and Blue Team is not in the position to backdoor in any way, shape, or form whatsoever. This Baron is gonna be the next fight. Both teams desperately need it. Maybe Red Team slightly less so, but Blue Team absolutely needs to stay alive. Senna is going to catch on to the fact that they are doing Baron. They're doing it on top of a ward. They don't even care. Ooh, Master Yi, don't hit that. Well, Senna is the only one here. No one else is going to be in here in time. Illaoi does have the teleport, but there's no ward. There is a ward now. The teleport is being channeled, but this comes in so late. Kai'Sa kills off the Baron. And now Jin's on the side. Illaoi's in the pit. Illaoi's going to get shredded. Once again, her ultimate doesn't even land. 15 death for the Illaoi. What is you doing? Darius does get caught out by the Last Breath, but he does so much damage. This is not how you want to fight him. The showstopper not enough. Noxing Guillotine is going to kill off too. Oh no. So now suddenly the entirety of Red Team almost just got wiped. They have an 80 carry and a support left. But they can't kill a Darius. Especially now he has Stormmail done and Randuin's. The next major respawn, like anyone of any consequence, is 30 seconds off. They're gonna try to make this push happen in the top lane, and they have Baron buff. They don't have minions, but there's a minion wave buff wave. There's a minion wave, not a mid actually. Can they actually just muscle through? Kai'Sa getting blusters. She's gonna go in, but she's also right next to Senna. Senna just needs to shoot her once. She doesn't find the arc. No target yet. Blue team's gonna go on full retreat mode. The Wraith not gonna grab onto anyone. Illaoi is back. She lands the ultimate this time, but can she actually kill off anyone? She's gonna try. She has to go for the Darius. She does get the Darius, and she gets a Kai'Sa. She gets a triple kill. What the heck? How did that happen? I guess Illaoi ultimate, I guess, but like what? By all measures, blue team should have won there. That was a terrifyingly awful throw from red team. But I guess it wasn't a big enough throw, because now they're gonna get Elder, and after this the game is just gonna end. Darius made such a beautiful catch onto 2 core members. They erased all of red team's front line. They erased their top laner, which I mean is basically as easy as killing a cannon by this rate. Like, even Master Yi can kill her. But there's no front line left, and there was a naked base. They just had to push with some minion wave. But for some reason, nobody went bot. They just sieged top instead. They got the inhib, but honestly, at what cost? They just got their team aced again. Pushing through bot with that minion wave was gonna be GG. Well, now the game has developed into a very interesting position. Red team is holding Elder buff now, and blue team no longer holds Baron after that ace. So now, if red team wants, they can just like win. What's Darius gonna do when basically a quarter of your max health has just been erased, and your enemy is not doing true damage burns to you? You can't out heal that. Well, we'll see. Oh, Illaoi. She's gonna get caught out here by the Kai'Sa. She ducks into the Fog of War. The E misses. And now the ultimate gets popped out. But she does have Elder, but she's not landing damage. Oh, almost so close. Kai'Sa almost dies the Elder Dragon buff. She has to get out. She's actually on critical health. Like, probably 50 health away from being killed there. Oh, Jhin does get found by the Darius. He's no peel, no support. Yasuo has the Elder. If he lands on this last breath, this will be it. Can he actually get it here? Yes, the Elder breath kills him off. But there's 6 stack hammers taking on him. Senna needs a heal. She doesn't get the heal. The heal wasn't up in time. And somehow 3 members of red team just died. Oh my god. This is painful. This is so painful. Facebreaker just completely misses the Ziggs. Wait, that's another person that still has an Elder Dragon buff and is gonna proc. So Ziggs is gonna die, but now Senna is the next person to lose her Elder buff. The 11-4 and 11 set, the only carrier of Elder left on their team. What was this game and all 10 players just throwing away their global buffs, like global objective buffs? Now, when I said that blue team can't possibly counter push after losing the inhib, I didn't account for any of this that has happened. And now this game, once again, anyone's game, even though it has no business being anyone's game. For all intents and purposes, this game should have ended 10 minutes ago. There were events that happened over these past few minutes that probably would have resulted in the end of the game, but just for one reason or another didn't happen for either team. What was that Facebreaker trying to do? They are fiercely playing setback. Red team has to play a bit safer now. They can't commit to anything without knowing where the Darius is. Darius has picked up Guardian Angel. How will they deal with him? Darius, you're on ward. Okay, there we go. How do they stop this Darius now? Like I said, full AD team scales like crap into the late game. And they're definitely feeding the Sting. If Darius finds a good catch onto any one member of red team, it's over. And right now, Senna is a more useful ADC than Jhin. She's definitely outputting more in teamfights than Jhin. But if she ever gets caught out by the Darius, I think the game's over. They actually need the Senna now. Will they find a catch here? Nah, Seth's gonna take so much pain. What the heck? Zigzag. Alright, I follow your dreams, I suppose. Oh, Master Yi, Yasuo, the other solo queue. Oh boy. Kai'Sa, is this a call out? Killer Instinct shield is gonna come in. Braum shield is gonna take out so many bullets. He has to cancel it immediately. Ooh, that's set. That might be the throw. The Darius is here on the side. They have to try to kite him out. Can they kite him out? He doesn't have Ghost. Ghost just now wore off. But without the jungler, that's such a long death timer too. They can go for Baron. Blue team can secure Baron for a third time this game. Red team hasn't even seen purple this game. Oh, the Oracle's far side spots out the Darius. Illaoi tentacle slam gets no tentacles actually. She's slammed in the worst place imaginable. Yasuo is in Guardian Angel in the middle of the team. Kai'Sa gets killed off by the Senna Q. Yasuo spawns again. He has to try to run away. Darius is being slowly kited out by the tentacle, but Illaoi is a sacrificial lamb. Master Yi pounces to the backline and kills off the Yasuo, and now it's just a 2-on-2. Darius hiding in the brush. He still has GA. He still has the GA. Nice Vow getting put on him now. They scan him out. The traps are being revealed. Oh, Jhin, don't walk up! The Winter Spite does get the slow on him. Senna has to try to slow him down by any means necessary. The reloads are coming in. Braum not actually gonna find it. He's actually kiting quite beautifully. Darius can't get a beat on him. That Decimate heal might do it. He grabs onto the Jhin, and that's gonna be the end of him. The Showstopper doesn't grab onto the Darius. The GA it's finally gonna get popped, and now Seth is in the middle of this team. Darius does spawn. He's taking no damage from the Senna. He grabs her. This might be the kill. Decimate lands. Noxian Guillotine would do it. Does she find it? No. Senna's in the shroud. But she walks up a little bit too close and Darius spots her. It's a 1v1 between the Darius and Seth. I think we know how this song and death will end. Maybe. Yeah, oh, the Noxian Guillotine very close to finding the kill. It will be finished off. Mega Infernal Bomb. Once again, whiffing onto absolutely nothing. Darius essentially cleaned up all of red team. Elder Drake has respawned for a second time this game because this is purgatory and no one is allowed to get away. Even the Kai'Sa, who's been feeding all game, has reached full build. Can red team win now? I don't think they can. Master Yi has even skilled up. This is a 1v3 you don't want to take. Yasuo's gonna die. Yasuo does die. They might get the Elder here. Master Yi is solo. The Ignite's ticking down him. Illaoi just seems to slam him once. She doesn't even get it. Oh my god, that's number 19. She died 19 times. Blue team got Elder. Oh my gosh. I did call it. Red team's comp sucks. And I think at this stage in the game, it is now safe to say this game is no longer winnable for red team. I believe we have just witnessed the closest you'll ever get to a true 1v9. This entire game was won by one person. Oh, he's not quite done yet. He's gonna get rooted up. They can still kite him out with CC and slows and roots. Is that enough to kill him off? Nope. Seth is in so much trouble. He's gonna Showstopper onto the back line, and Darius running amok in the back. Jhin dies and Seth dies as well. Respawns just now coming from red team, but it's just a Yasuo, just the Illaoi, and now all of red team is health. Well, all of blue team is healthy and living in red team's space. Senna doling out some quick shots onto the Darius, but he feels no pain. Master Yi wants to place of the pie. He's gonna try to pounce on the Senna. Illaoi pops her ultimate, but she's not finding any slams. She is gonna die, and Senna is stranded. One more death will do it. It's just a Yasuo. There's not enough. Oh no, Illaoi is 420. Oh, she needs more money to get more smokes, because what the hell is she on the whole game? She needed items a billion years ago, and she needed a brain since the moment she was born, apparently. Oh, well, this is a valiant effort from the Yasuo, but the Elder Drake finishes off in a very stylish fashion. 1 minute on the bench. This game will not last for 10 more seconds. Darius finding the 1v9 in him makes the game of his life happen.